Hello and welcome along, and welcome to something quite special today. We are taking a first look at Lancyboi brand new map. There's his logo. Together again. I think Shy Wizard has had a lot of work, has done a load of stuff here with him on this. But there are their logos in the lounge here, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Lancyboi is one of my favourite map makers, and yeah, his work is fantastic, and we are going to have a look around this map. Now, one small note before we have a look around this. This is a work in progress, so we will encounter, well, we will possibly encounter a few issues or a few bugs. I will feed all of those back to Lancyboi, and yeah, they should be fixed in the final version of this map. But yeah, we can't pass up this opportunity to have a good look around. So let's have a quick look around the house. I love the design of this house. I love the way that this has the upstairs bits, and it's a really gorgeous house. This, a lot of work gone into it, and we've got a bedroom here. So I would guess this is a sleep point. Yeah, this is the sleep point. There is a bathroom in here as well. There's a small issue with the sound on the doors here at the moment. But I think I have mentioned that to Lancey, so I think that is going to get fixed. But yeah, it's an absolutely brilliant house. That I love that as a starting house. Don't know if that's a placeable or whether that sticks around even if you do start from scratch. I will also say the garage here is openable because I was going to put the landy in it, but we have a car in it already. So yeah, there we go. That is the house, and that is a cracking start to this. So as we jump into the landy, let's have a quick look at the map itself. So this is a fictional UK map. So it's not based on a real place. It's not a DEM map. It is a wonderful looking map though, from the main thing, and it's for a fictional map. I'm loving the various shapes and sizes of the field. From the look of it, it's it looks to be a small to medium equipment map. There's no massive fields on it. The largest is 51 up the corner here. So yeah, I think you could get away with certainly smaller equipment on most of this map. We've got up here 73. I think that is probably our highest field number. So, oh no, 77 down the bottom here. So 80, 81. There we go. I think we've got 81 fields by the looks of it on here. So a really good number of fields, and that tells you sort of the size of the fields. Yeah, we're not going to have anything huge as a result of that many fields on the map. And if we have a look at the purchase costs, so you start owning this strip down the bottom here at the moment. As I said, this is very much a work in progress. May not be the final result that you own this strip, but I actually quite like it. This is on New Farmer, and that is the strip you own. So that is 500,000, that strip, which is quite good. Now looking at this, I think this might change simply because while you own everything along here, that means you don't own the farm the other side of the road. Interestingly enough. In fact, actually, I don't know whether he's selected any starting equipment yet. Well, he must have selected some because we've got that truck. So, yeah, it looks like this farm you don't own and don't need to own. I have got the speed run on from cheat mode because that's rather useful when we're doing a first look around. So I think we let's get on the road and let's go and have a look around this map. But yeah, it's a good number of fields. Oh, actually, as I said before we go, let's have a look at the price of everything else. So this may be our most expensive area. I do like that it's not just that you're buying areas of fields on this map. You're not just buying single fields, which are it's a route that a lot of map makers have gone down in FS19. Interestingly, at the moment, I don't think you can buy... Yeah, you can't buy the yards interestingly. So I know, as I said, this is a work in progress, so that may change. And some of the field areas may change as well. That is a huge area. 1 million to buy the forest. Yeah. So we got various large groups of fields, but some smaller ones as well. I mean, that is a great group of fields. That is a great little group of fields. So there are several that are sort of 270-ish thousand bracket. You're going to have to work your way up quite a bit. So those, that is a decent start from scratch group. That is a decent start from scratch group. Both of them you could do. As I said, at the moment you can't buy any of the yards. So there's no yard. Well, you can buy the pig yard actually. From the looks of things, but otherwise, yeah, it looks like you can't buy any of the yards at the moment. So, yeah, there's a couple of nice start from scratch areas. Now that is, what is this yard down here then? That's the sheep yard, sorry. The pig yard is part of this here, which is quite a lot to buy the pig yard. Yeah, so yeah, reasonably priced. Nothing really cheap, but certainly a couple of areas that would be within reach if you were doing this on start from scratch. So let's head out. And as I said, this is the sheep yard, the other side. Now can we go? We can nicely go round the edge of this map. So can't actually see the area for the sheep themselves at the moment. Aha, what do we have here? Here we go. So this is the area to offload the sheep, I think. Yep, that's where we offload the sheep. And if we have a drive into the field, over here we have water trough and feeding trough, and out the other side of the field, I would suspect that we have our point where our field or where our wool is dropped off. Yeah, there we go. So there is where the wool comes and is dropped off, ready for us to sell on. Interesting. I think that may be, oh no, that's not an issue. That is actually a piece of barbed wire across there, so that is great. Nice attention to detail on this. Loving the attention to detail in this yard as well. It's just, there's lots of little bits and pieces, lots of window dressing on it. Very cool. I love the lone bale there. That's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, just lots of stuff that makes it feel lived in, which is always good on a map. Always love to see that. So we're going to head down this way so that we can go around the map. And it is a map that has a very nice sort of circular outer road on it. We own everything to the right of us at the moment. Oh wow, there's some nice hidden roads and sort of windy, mazy pathways on this map. That is really cool, and it's one of those features I really love about Lancey's maps, is that there's always multiple routes to anywhere. So this is a sell point. There it is. It's a grain sell point. Seems to be all good, which is always a good thing. And it looks like we have got multiple sell points on this map, which is absolutely excellent. Now, is that, I think, our way in to this next area, which is the animal purchase, or the animal market. I think that is down here. Oh, what? Let's not hit the car. Speed bump into here. Yeah, here we go. And here's the entranceway into the animal market. And our purchase point for the animals must be, well, actually must be through this bit here. Loving the look of the ground here. Looks well worn. Looks like an area that you know, gets a lot of traffic. And yeah, looks like driving through here, there is the purchase point for animals. Really loving this animal market. There we go. That is absolutely brilliant. Again, lots of atmosphere, lots of detail. You know, looks like just looks like somewhere that would work as that function and would work well, which is really brilliant. Now we do have a sell point the other side of here, which I can't see at the moment. Oh, hang on. Yes, I know where that was. I saw it and didn't realise. There. That is a bale sell point. And, yeah, as said, there are a few bits that that might need a little bit of work. The bales there are a little bit crooked. But otherwise, yeah, this I would think is a bale sell point. Certainly seems to suggest it, which is great. Again, it makes sense for it to be in this area as well. Really does. We're going to head north from here and head up the map this way. If we look at the map, yeah, we want to head up this way. Quite a long drive here, but again, you can see the attention to detail in these houses at the side. Wonderful models those are. And I know a lot of the set dressing, a lot of the houses and stuff like that are all new models for this map. Stuff that Lancyboi has done, and it just looks amazing. And that, actually, there, you can see the beauty of this map just looking over that way. It's a map, actually, that does really, really well at hiding the problems that Farm Sim has with distance sometimes. And look at this. This is just... That is a wonderfully done train track. This was one of the few things I'd seen about this map before I started doing my first look. Because I was watching Simulation for the Nation doing his first look live stream last night. And yeah, it's... Love the train line. It's just really well integrated into the map. Quite where the train goes underground, I don't know, but it's but it is a nice touch. We are heading up this way. I love the elevation to this map. The where we are now, you look down on it, and it just feels really nice. That is the sawmill in there, so we'll go and have a look at that. Pop into here. Oh, there's some really, really gorgeous stuff on this map. Sell point for wood is there, and I'm thinking that the sell point for wood chip must be round here somewhere as well. Love how that wood's stacked in that shed. No, we don't have a wood chip sell point here, so it doesn't look like there's a wood chip sell point at the wood yard at the moment. I could be wrong, but I can't see anything that is obviously that here. So let's head out again. And up. And back onto route. I really do like the shape of this field here. Field 58 shape is just... It's just wonderfully English. It's the kind of field you find all over the country, where it's just been got into this small space, which for whatever reason has, you know, has ended up being a field. Looks like there's a placeable area there. That's really nice. I like that. I also, the reason I stopped actually was because I love this. So often you get maps where you've got fields connected to the other side and there's no roadway to get to them. And just little touches like that, I love that. That is absolutely brilliant. You don't have to go and create that roadway or do that to get through there. Nice cattle grid there, and it's so much detail. Yeah, and that road goes off that way. We're going to head round the back here and have a look. Looks like a farmyard in here, but it's also a load of sell points as well. I'm just looking at the farm road down the bottom there. That just looks absolutely fantastic to me. Yeah, definitely looks like the main sell point around here, and this road just sort of goes around the back, gives access to fields and things. But in here, I think we've got a few sell points. So what do we have sell points for in here? Wow, this is a huge building. So this appears to be a seed purchase point. Interestingly enough, is this? Where are the sell points in here? That's the fuel point. So it's got to be back round to the other side. That's interesting. So there are a load of sell points. I think we're just skirting around them. I think they are in this shed. So what is in here? There it is. There is a... Now, let's have a closer look at this, because I think this is a bit of an oddity. This is... Great. No, it is a grain sell point, a seeds tank, which we've seen, and the spinnery is around the other side. So we need to find the spinnery on here. Let's go have a look at that. So that is over this. There we go. There. So I reckon in this shed here. That is a nice touch. It's not massively obvious from the outside, but you come in and you open it up and there it is. So I really like that. They are well marked. They are still marked and you can still find them. They just might be in the shed. I think I don't know whether it'd be nice to have a plaque or something on the outside saying spinnery or you know, Williams wool or something like that maybe. But yeah, otherwise no fault with that at all. This is the village, and this is so tight. And I know Simulation for the Nation came a cropper here last night with this. I wouldn't go to that sell point in this way. I would go the other way because there is so much in here that just makes the village so really tight for any farm equipment coming through here. I like it. I do like that it has a whole load of character to it like that, and I love the houses and everything. I do wonder if that is a little tight, but it's at the moment. I don't see any reason to change it. In here we have a farmyard. So this is an animal-less farmyard. If we pop in here. Barn over that side there, and then so these seed points, these are bespoke. These have been created for this map by Lancey. I really like that. They are fantastic, and I love these sheds as well. Actually, these sheds are absolutely gorgeous too. Really amazing work, and yeah. Oh yeah, this is some gorgeous stuff on this map. Really, really awesome. Right, we need to head slightly south, and then we're going to need to backtrack on ourselves because we need to go and visit the shop. There we go. We need to go visit the shop and the pig farm, which are both down here. We might be able to work our way around. So there's the shop. It's a John Deere shop on this map. So when I come to play it, that is likely to be the equipment we use. Certainly the tractors we use. I think will probably be a John Deere setup on here. Nice big shop though. Lots of area to it. I'm wondering, given what we've seen so far in the sell points, where is the workshop? There's the workshop. Yeah. So yeah, if you want anything done, it's into this very large shed and doing it that way. So that is... I love this map. This map is wonderfully detailed. Absolutely charming map. So much character to it. And it's... yeah. I cannot wait to have a go on here. This is the pig farm. And this is a really nice pig farm. Slurry tank. Feeding area. Oh, chickens are here as well. Yeah, so that is the feeding for the chickens. Where do the chickens' eggs appear? Would be my next question. I'm guessing actually that is over here. And then pig unload points. Which then begs the question, where is the... So that is the pig unload point. I guess this is the chicken unload point. There we go. So yeah, chickens and pigs here. Again, really great looking pigsty. And the pig feeder is inside it, as is the pig water trough. Really love the look of this farm. I think the one thing I would say is, please can this farm not necessarily be part of this £1 million pound area, because it is just... that is a gorgeous farm to play. Heading round and through... it's just... this feels very English. I'd say it is a wonderfully English feeling map, this. It's got the tight roads where it needs to. It's got some nice main roads. It is just a great feeling map. And I love the detail on the road where you've obviously had farm vehicles driving into and out of fields. It just works so wonderfully well to give that extra bit of character to this map. I head right round here, and we got a sell point just back this way a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of backtracking. Oh, is that the entrance? I think that may have been the entrance there. So round we go. Having just tested them, they are solid hedges on here. So these are not hedges you can drive through. Yeah, definitely not hedges you can drive through. Oh, okay. I would say this is probably a little bit of a mistake here then. I don't know if that's a field definition error. Possibly. But yeah, that is definitely got sunflowers growing into this sell point up here. I cannot see the entrance to this sell point either. So I'm thinking, maybe it's up this road here. Bio-waste. Okay, so this is the biogas plant. It is in here. So we've got a scrapyard in there. And we've got the biogas plant in here. Yep, looking good. A stack of bales in the way, so that one is blocked off. So two very nice large silage clamps. Slurry loading point, I would guess. Nothing to mark it other than that. A big heap. Yeah, we do. There is a field definition issue here where the sunflowers are growing in the wrong place. So I will pass that on to Lancyboi because, yeah, these sunflowers should not be here. Otherwise, yeah, looking fantastic. And yeah, it looks like there should be a road as a result from the roadway there. But we've not encountered any massive problems on this map doing this first look. It is just looking like a really well polished map. Couple of little things that need sorting. I probably wouldn't put two speed bumps next to each other there. I don't know if that's a normal thing. But in general, yeah, really, really loving this. Right, let's head back this way. We will head... oh, wow, we actually are going to head around and have a look at the forestry area here. But we need to actually turn. This is a wonderful junction. Wow, I've seen so many junctions like that in the UK, which are just little messes where roads have not quite come together as would be helpful to the road layout. Right, so here's our woodland. Again, really nice looking woodland. We have a road into it here, so we'll have a quick look round. And yeah, again, lots of detail. Loving the puddles on the road. Loving the different levels to it. If you want to do some forestry, there's a nice placeables area here to do stuff in. Lots of character to this woodland. Yeah, lots of levels and things that just... Wow, this is really cool. This is really, really cool. And yeah, heads back out to the road here. We should have come in this way, actually, and driven through the woodland area. But, wow. Loving that. Loving that a lot. This just has so much detail to it. It really does. Right, let's head back this way, and then we're going to head round to the bottom of the map. At the bottom of the map, we've got a whole load of other sell points and bits. We have got the cow farm on the way down this road here. But we'll have a look a bit of a look at the map itself. And as I said, yeah, we got 81 fields from the look of things. Ooh, hang on. Again, loving that. 81 fields from the look of things, and it just will really suit a medium, a small to medium tractor setup. Now, these fields are what I'd call small, but you'd have a lot of fun doing them with a small combine. You know, it wouldn't be a chore to do most of these fields with a small combine. I think it'd be a lot of fun, actually, to do these fields with that size of combine. I am thinking sort of the mid-sized John Deere on here would do really well. So this is the cow yard. So that is the unload point. What is that? Is that straw? Okay, slurry point, fuel point. Can we get round the back to the cows this way? Yeah, looks like it. There's the cow field. Looks like the water trough. Whoa, let's back off. Water trough is in the field. Yeah. And then this one here again. We need to back off. This must be straw. This must be the straw point, which would be really cool. This, I'm not sure what that is either. But yes, certainly this is... my triggers, they are not working. Maybe it's because we don't own this yard. That's a distinct possibility. But yeah, not having the triggers working. I would guess straw, water, feed and straw maybe. With this being the purchase point, but seeing as none of them seem to be working for me at the moment, I'm not able to fully tell. But that certainly appears to be what we've got here. But looking very, very cool. Loving that a lot. Back this off, and away we go. And there's the milk filling point. So yeah, definitely the cow yard, this one. We head south from here. There's the train on its way through. Let's see if we can, yeah. There it goes. So that is heading down there. Can we get onto the bridge in time to see it disappear off? Not really. Oh, no. Yeah, no, didn't manage to do that. But yeah, so that is... And this bridge here, look at this bridge here. I've not got the... That is a fantastic bridge over there. Really gorgeous map. Right, I'm trying to move the camera less because one of the criticisms of my Shamrock first look was that I kept moving the camera around. So let me know in the comments, have I succeeded in doing a little bit better with the camera work this time? Fantastic junction here. I thought we were going to have to go down and round. We're not. We can just come around here. Now, I think I've still gone the wrong way to get into this yard, so we'll reverse up and go back. Again, so much detail to this map. So many. I think you could go round and you could spend a whole lot of time just going around the little bits and pieces. Now, this seems to be the main yard here. Certainly, this seems to be where the equipment is. Interesting set of equipment choices on here at the moment. Certainly gives an idea of what sort of size equipment he would expect you to use on here. We've got the seed point there. We've got fuel there. We've got some really nice barn setups here. So again, that there. Where is our workshop? Oh, I didn't hit the tractor. That's good. You'd be pushed to get that. You couldn't get that tractor in here. So, kind of wonder what goes there. That's a nice shed. Shed in there. No, as far as I can see, no workshop point in this yard. So that would be my only thing is it possible to have a workshop point in here? Certainly seem to be areas. Now, it's a spray shed. Yeah, I think that is the one thing this yard's missing as far as I can see. Although, what's this shed over here? Oh, hang on. There is a shed we've not been in. Let's go and have a look at that. No, that is just a nice big shed. So yeah, I think we need a workshop point in this yard. But otherwise, yeah, liking that a lot. That is a very nice yard to start in. And now I think we want to go round the other way. We do. We want to head round the other way, go to the lime station, and we've got another sell point down that way. Oh, a couple of nice big silos over there. Silage clamps. Sorry, over there. That's good. So we're going to head round the back here. We're going to finish off at this sell point round here, and we'll have a quick look at the equipment we start with. To round things off. Actually, it looks like we got another farm around here. I think this is the sheep. Yeah, this could be the sheep. But I thought we had the sheep at our starting point, which is interesting. But yeah, that looks to be a sheep field. I do love the roads on this. There's a lot of thought and a lot of care gone into the roads on this map. Yeah, this is another farm. Looks like it's a sheep farm. So it looks like you got 2 sheep farms on here that you can use. And what have we got here? So lime station there, and is that that's a workshop in there, isn't it? Yes, but no workshop trigger. So yeah, workshop in there, but without workshop trigger. Main barn here. I don't know which of these farms I'd want to start at. And a grain store there. Yeah, so this looks like a sheep farm. Can't see at the moment where the wool spawns. We may come across that in a minute, but yeah, this isn't a sell point. This is a sheep farm. Oh no, it's a grain sell point, isn't it? Okay, that's interesting. That would throw me off because I would want to use that as a farmyard. That's really, especially with this being a sheep field down here. So we've got purchase point there. Cannot currently see where the wool spawns, but yes, this So does this map actually have 2 sheep farms, which would be really interesting? Yeah, sheep pasture and sheep pasture. So yes, it does. There are 2 sheep fields on this map. That's really cool. I really like that. So let's head back into that yard and we'll have a quick look at the equipment. It feels, the only comment I would make on that is it feels a little bit disjointed, but not massively. Just in that I don't know which farm that I want to start at, or that I would like to go with to start off with. It's quite a difficult one for me to tell which the main yard is. Obviously, I would make the presumption that the intention is the main yard is where all of the equipment is that you start with. But yeah, that's a tough one, that is. So let's have a look at the equipment quickly before we finish. And so you start with a John Deere 6230R, a Massey Ferguson 7719. So you've got 280 and 210 horsepower from those two. You've got a Massey Ferguson Activa 7347S. So the mid-range Massey. So yeah, mid-range combine on here. Absolutely good choice. Lizard pickup 1978. The TDK 302, a good trailer to go with that combine. 3-flow 25 foot header for the combine. The Agromass POH5 plow. That is a 5-furrow plow with a 2.5 meter width. Yep. Sensors 8003-2 TX Super Amazon cultivator. Nice wide cultivator, that. The Horse Pronto 9DC seeder. So that is quite a big seeder. And that is a 9 meter seeder. 8 meter cultivator, 9 meter seeder. And a 36 meter sprayer, the Hardy Navigator 6000. So some fairly big equipment in those three. I would be tempted to say a 6 meter seeder will do you really quite nicely on here. And possibly to downgrade that seeder. If you were coming on here and wanted a bit of extra cash. Kuhn GMD mower, the Lagoon Quattro 40 TAM header trailer, sewer 1000 kilogram weight, and then a whole load of placeable stuff. So yeah, you do lose, if you do start from scratch, you do lose several bits. But it doesn't look like you lose any of the farms. You just lose some grain silos bits, the seed tanks, and the water stations that are dotted about. I really like that equipment setup. That equipment setup does work well. Now, let's also have a look quickly, actually, on there at the buildings. For silos, can you purchase... Yes, you can purchase the seed tanks that come on here and the water stations. So those are purchasable. That's absolutely brilliant. That, I think, is wonderful and is great to see. The other thing, actually, that has been mentioned, and we haven't come across it, but there is a football pitch on here in the town. In fact, where's the town? The town is up here. The football pitch in town, apparently, from what Lancyboi was saying yesterday, has grass missions on it. And in order to do the grass missions, you have to pick up and move the goalposts, which is a wonderful touch. So yeah, if you have a go with this map when it comes out, go check out that contract, because that is brilliant. I love that. I don't quite know where that is on this map to go and have a look at the moment. But yes, certainly I do know that is a feature of this map as well. All in all, this map is fantastic. I am hugely looking forward to the finished version of it. And once we get that, we will absolutely be doing a Let's Play on here. Probably replacing our This Is Island Let's Play for this one, for moving on to this map. For now, though, it's a great map. it will be out soon, and we will watch it with eager anticipation. Until then, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first look. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.